we're going to be discussing pretty much all of the independent living skills throughout California, Northern and Southern California. So we're going to do one center at a time or one program at a time, because a couple of these centers have different programs. And after each program, we're going to pause for you all to ask questions. Our first ILS center, you all probably know about. Clap once if you guys attended JBA. Yep, that's a lot of you. So, yeah. JBA has two programs for independent living skills. The first one is the STEP program. How many of you guys have attended the STEP program? If you have, clap once. Okay, that's most of you. So, I'm going to start by reading the JBA's mission statement. That is, helping children and adults who are blind, visually impaired, or multi-disabled achieve independence. So, independence is their motto. So, the STEP program, or the Student Transition and Enrichment Program, actually is a pretty recent program. It started back in 2003. And this program concentrates on developing work readiness skills through individualized instruction, group seminars, and activities. And they also have an internship work experience that matches basically your strengths or your interests. So I'll go more into that later. But yeah, a lot of that is a lot of what they do is to basically train you to live an independent life, whether you want to have a career or business or, yeah. So the STEP program basically goes on throughout the year. During the school year, they have the STEP weekend workshops. How many of you guys have been to those? So yeah, as some of you know, those workshops are pretty much based on one particular theme.
Topic?
Yeah, topic. That's right, Justin. So, for example, one of them could be based on technology, or I think the most recent one back in May was about resume writing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're right.
So then there are 3-week sessions, I think, in the summertime. Step 1 is kind of a more intensive training course. It kind of goes off the weekend ones, but it's, well, obviously longer. And step 2 is basically putting all these skills together. So you put all the stuff you learn together, like mobility, Braille, and all that, into a job. They give you an internship. So some of the students, like I think one of my friends actually worked in the after-school program there. So she worked with some of the kids there. Other ones went to, I think one of them went to a food bank, I'm not sure. But,
can I add something?
Sure.
And one of them went to the South Bay Vocational Center.
Oh yeah?
I went there.
Oh, okay. Well, you can tell us more when we get to the Q&A.
Yeah, the Q&A.
But yeah, so yeah, some of the activities that you do during the STEP program are preparation for independence, career vocational exploration. So I know that some of the students have gone to visit other colleges for tours, and you learn about Braille, assistive technology, so computers, ILS, such as cooking. And I know for a fact that on the STEP weekend, some of the students, they actually have a day where you actually have to make dinner.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not sure if you go shopping for the ingredients or if they have them ready, but you guys are in charge of the evening meal, and if you don't make the evening meal, well, there is no evening meal.
That's true.
And they also have counseling. So
Support?
yeah, something like that. So the only real eligibility to attend the STEP program is that the student has to be between 16 and 22 years of age. And usually get referred to by your DOR counselor, as they, well, yeah, they pay for the majority of that stuff. So after that, you fill out an application and yeah, you get your acceptance. So that's pretty much it for STEP. Are there any questions, or is there anything you guys would like to add? Since I know a lot of you have been to the program, you might want to share something?
I want to share.
Okay.
Those you guys know, I did step 2 last summer.
Oh, all right.
2013.
How was that? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, first I was nervous, but it was a 7-week program for step 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
7 weeks.
Yeah, 7 weeks, you probably mentioned that. At least you mentioned 3 weeks for step 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that.
So, at first, I was nervous because I was home and I was crying when I entered the JBA campus, July 24th. That was the first day of step 2. And so basically I went through the 2-week training and then we finished on beginning of July.
Oh, okay.
And I was excited because I found this one work internship on the families interested a lot, which is South Bay Vocational Center. I really like that place.
What did you do there?
So basically I assemble, label, and package boxes, put it together, and then the center will send all this to different stores, to different companies.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the majority of the workers were like students with multiple disabilities like autism, MR,
Okay.
and more, but I was only visually VA student.
Oh.
So the best part I like about it is taking access. I took access.
Oh, to and from.
To and from work, to JBA campus, which was one of my favorite parts.
Was that your first time? Or?
First time working? Yes.
Did they pay you?
Access?
Yeah, they gave me $8 $8
Como me dijiste ahora, Miriam, la mañana me dijiste
Ajá.
que para entrar a ese programa tiene que ser referido por un consejero.
Sí, so, pienso que cuando Naomi cumple 16 años la van a poner con el Department of Rehab.
Okay.
So, todavía le falta un año.
Básicamente lo que es Department of Rehab es el Departamento de Rehabilitación. Es un programa en federal, pero aquí hay uno estatal en California, que básicamente hay consejeros que uno a los 16 años puede entrar como cliente al programa, al Department of Rehabilitation, y ellos, su propósito es encontrarle empleo a las personas con discapacidades, en este caso con discapacidades visuales. Y entonces ellos básicamente pagan para proveerle a unos servicios como en estos programas. Ellos son los que pagan para uno poder atender estos programas, pagan para esta tecnología que tenemos nosotras dos, para poder ir a la escuela. Eso es otro tema completamente, pero lo que más proveen ellos son fondos para uno poder eventualmente tener empleo, porque muchas personas con discapacidad visual no están empleadas.